I used to listen to some VCs earlier who used to say that the moment you raise a round, you want to secure a venture debt provider. We didn't quite do that because I wasn't comfortable with the additional process that I would have to go through at the time. What I've learned in the years since is that you want to secure some additional financing to give yourself flexibility to push up the growth ladder a little further than where your equity will allow you to, so that you can fully express the potential of the growth trajectory you are on, and that you can get to a point where there is adequate evidence that you can now lower your cost of financing by turning it into equity. And so it's basically this constant cost of financing management that should inform. Now, it's not straightforward, perhaps, but you also want to do that when you have large customers and this is my own perspective, but when you have large customers and you know that there is a way to grow their ARR, and you can do that without having to take on additional equity because you know what they need, you know how to fulfill on it, and you just need capital for that. So when that becomes relatively clear, financing methods other than venture capital might be a good way to grow. Venture capital is probably better for sales and marketing growth that can be very risky for market expansion, but for customer expansion, the alternative financing, I think, is better. So you need to know which mode of growth you are in.
Yeah, just to piggyback off of that, it's interesting to hear you talk about customer expansion as a good use case. I would actually say sales and marketing is a great use case for non-dilutive financing, so long as you profitably acquire customers. If you have good unit economics, and meaning, you put in $1 into your sales and marketing engine, and you can consistently on a median basis get out $1.50 or plus $2, $4. And it's not just that you did that 1 month, but you do that, every month, and you've done that for the last 12 months or the last 18 months. At that point, you can grow faster than your own cash flows will let you by leveraging the fact that you have really strong customer acquisition, profitable customer acquisition. But if you're trying to go into the, investing in R&D or product expansion, things that are more risky, it's probably imprudent to finance that with debt unless you have a lot of cash in the bank to support, kind of your whole operational program.